Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
The title of our presentation is Exploring Core Quality Through a Core Reflection Approach.
In this narrative presentation, we will share the experiences of 3 teachers who have collaboratively engaged in core reflection for a year for professional and personal growth. First, we would like to introduce ourselves briefly. I am Yuya, a first-year PhD student at the State University of New York at Buffalo. Before enrolling in the PhD program, I taught English for 5 years at the Girls Integrated Junior and Senior High School.
Hi, I'm Tomohide. I have been an English teacher for 8 years at an integrated junior and senior high school. I'm also a third-year PhD student at Sophia University in Japan.
I am Akiko, a university teacher who has been involved in pre-service teacher education for 16 years at a national and a private university. When Tomohide and Yuya were undergraduates, they took my English teaching methodology course in their 3rd year. The 3 of us have been interested in professional development, so we decided to engage in exploring core qualities together in this practice.
Next, we would like to provide an overview of the core reflection approach. The importance of reflection in teacher education has been widely recognized in recent years. Richardson, 2004, claims that a reflective practice is an essential element in the development of effective teaching and encourages an understanding of professionalism among teachers. According to Farrell's 2016 analysis of 116 studies on reflective practice in the TESOL field, the 3 most popular reflective tools are discussions 40, journal writing 29, and classroom observation 27. A well-known model of reflection to support teachers going through reflection process is the ALACT model, presented by Colt-Herhen et al. 2001. In this model, phase 3, awareness of essential aspects, is the most important. However, Colt-Herhen 2017 claims that teachers rarely have time to reflect, which often causes them to focus on what to do or what to do better. In other words, teachers quickly jump from a superficial phase 2 to phase 4 and skip the deeper understanding of the meaning of the situation. In this sense, the ALACT model does not provide guidelines for how to arrive at such meaning-oriented reflection. For this purpose, the model of levels in reflection, or the onion model, was presented by Colt-Herhen 2004. It clarifies that we have to include the inner levels to find deeper meaning in a teaching situation. Colt-Herhen states that teachers need to be aware of their core qualities, that is, their personal strengths, and reflect on the relationships between the multiple layers. For example, environment, behavior, competencies, beliefs, identity, and mission within themselves. Core reflection helps people actualize their core qualities, which are potentially always present in the person. Engagement with core reflection will support teachers in reflecting on themselves at a deeper level, resulting in favorable outcomes in their behaviors. Core qualities are a set of personal qualities like motivation, the ability to concentrate, focus, and ambition in a person. Core qualities are unique to one person, and every person has many qualities at their core. As you can see in figure 3, the core of person is pictured like a multiple faceted diamond. Examples of core qualities are creativity, curiosity, justice, openness, love, human, and so on. Attention to such personal core qualities has been promoted by a positive psychology, which focuses on people's well-being and positive growth. Positive psychology, Seligman 2003, emphasizes that people have many qualities, and the researchers' qualities like optimism, courage, trust, hope, and honesty, which is character strengths, to help people overcome problems rather than looking at their weakness and deficiencies. Evelyn and Coulter-Hahem 2015 call these character strengths core qualities.
Now, we would like to explain about our practice. We selected several activities from a book called Practicing Core Reflection by Evelyn and Coulter-Hahem 2015 to guide us on a journey in exploring our core personal qualities and inner potential. We individually engaged in core reflections before the meeting, and they started our reflection with each other on Zoom at a monthly meeting. We had 12 meetings in total. Each meeting took about 45 minutes to 1 hour. After each meeting, we wrote down and shared our thoughts in a discussion on an online bulletin board called Padlet. We also discussed our experiences after we finished one year of core reflection in July 2022. This is a sample of Padlet that we use for post-meeting reflection. How did we choose activities? Chapter 10, titled Working with this book, includes a table that gives an overview with a different structure that is based on themes. The table contains 30 questions with a description of and suggestion for activities. This helped us choose the right activity. We choose the themes that interested the three of us. These are the themes and activities we choose. We engage in about 2 activities per meeting. The themes are how can I recognize qualities in others and myself? What are my ideals? What drives me and what are my values? How can I become more creative? And what can I do to improve the quality of my team? This table shows the activity structure. Each activity contains a description of the goal and the materials. All the activities can be partly performed on your own, but the book's authors state that they are more beneficial when they are done in pairs, in teams of 4, or in a large group. Each part of every activity indicates how many people it is designed for. Although we are a group of 3, we decided to do parts 1 and 4 individually, and we worked on part 2 and 5 together in a meeting. This table shows part of an activity titled Expanding Your Core Qualities that we performed. 1-1 was done independently and 2-2 was conducted together.
In the next section, we'll talk about our reflections on our experience of core reflection. As mentioned, we discussed our 1 year's experience for about 75 minutes in July 2022. We talked about 3 topics in our discussion. 1, what core qualities were we aware of based on core reflection activities? 2, what insights did we gain from core reflection activities? 3, What are the possibilities of using co-reflection activities in pre-service and in-service teacher education? We audio recorded our reflections and transcribed them for later analysis. In this presentation, we will focus on some key parts of our discussion.
In my case, three core qualities were identified: willpower, optimism, and openness. I realized that I use willpower to achieve my life goals and focus on creativity and originality as a means to enjoy the process of approaching the goals. Akiko mentioned self-discipline, such as my time management skills and daily routine I set, as my strength. I was aware that my willpower was the basis of the daily routine that I spend time on approaching my goals every day. Optimism is my important core quality that I was not aware of before this activity. Optimism may come from my fundamental belief that effort to achieve the goal will not be in vain. Enthusiasm may play a role to cover the optimistic view that I believe in the future. Yuya unexpectedly picked up optimism as one of my core qualities, which shows that this activity elicits an unknown aspect.
Okay, for me, intuition, curiosity, enthusiasm, and openness were important core qualities. Through core reflection activities, I realized in particular that my intuition could play an essential role in affecting and interacting with my other core qualities, such as curiosity and enthusiasm. Also, Akiko thought that I unconsciously had a positive influence on other people while willingly interacting with them. On the other hand, Tomohide believed that I effectively used openness to establish a friendly, good relationship with others. Other core qualities, justice and positivity, were also identified through this activity.
In my case, I found that my three important core qualities were positivity, honesty, and openness. However, other core qualities such as integrity, initiative, creativity, and curiosity were illuminated through various activities. In the past few years, I have become increasingly interested in contributing to society. Feedback from Tomohide and Yuya made me realize that I have begun to think deeply about what I can do beyond the boundaries of my organization, utilizing my core qualities.
These core reflection activities allow me to connect personal teaching experiences and childhood experiences, reflecting on what I did in the classroom, such as facing difficult situations. I realized that my core qualities are based on my childhood environment, which included many transfers. I noticed that my past experience has formed my core qualities unconsciously. Without these core reflection activities, I would not have realized how the experience affects my tendencies for ways of thinking. I found the importance of realizing this tendency because it can be not only a strength, but also an unconscious weak point. Another insight I gained was the importance of developing core qualities with other related sub-core qualities. Even if there is a core quality that I intended to use, instead of sticking to it and using it all the time, developing the various sub-core qualities related to the main core qualities leads to a balance in all core qualities to be mature.
As an implication for the future study, core reflection activities can be compatible with project work in the workplace or a community of practice for professional development. For example, as the teachers explore and learn about each core quality, they may be able to utilize their strengths in a collaborative work. This gives me these teachers more chances to carry out successful projects because they are more likely to utilize their strengths to complete tasks. This advantage shows the future implications of using core reflection. It is also crucial to grasp what core qualities we have. I realize that our core qualities affect how we interact with others, such as our students. Recognizing our core qualities and their strengths allows us to understand who we are and what core qualities are effective in teaching. I believe that using our core qualities, we can provide more valuable feedback on students.
I gained so many insights from the activities, but I would like to focus on three aspects. First, I was able to understand Tomohide's and Yuya's personal strengths as persons at a deeper level. Although I have known them for about 10 years, we did not have a chance to share our inner self so deeply. At every meeting, I found something new about them, which was a delightful experience. At the same time, I was able to see their multiple layers as teachers with concrete examples of their experiences in and outside of school. As a teacher educator, it was meaningful to understand how they face their work and care for their students and how they view their professional development. The third point is that I learned about how to use core qualities in a team. In our profession, we have many opportunities to work with different groups of people. If we can recognize and respect each other's core qualities, the team will function better in a positive way. Now, we'd like to talk about possibilities of using core reflection activities in teacher education. You need to look deeply into inner selves. Rather than forcing core reflection activities as assignments in class in pre-service teacher education, teacher educators can set up a small group for those who are interested in engaging in core reflection activities and facilitate the activities in a safe environment. In the case of in-service teachers, facilitators can ask them to choose a theme they are interested in and organize a workshop according to their interest. The effect of a one-off workshop is questionable, but it may be a good opportunity to get people interested in long-term core reflection. In conclusion, core reflection activities can be recommended to anyone to empower themselves as a whole person. First, you can select the themes you are interested in and start on your own. If you can find a partner, you'll be able to try a couple of activities together. Second, mutual trust may be a prerequisite to work with others because you need to dig into your deep inner self. But performing the activities together itself can lead to building trust and a good relationship with your colleagues. Finally, we would like to continue our journey to explore our core qualities and share our experience in various ways. Sharing our experience at this conference was a great opportunity for us to invite like-minded people to explore their core qualities. We believe that every person has many core qualities, and all the qualities are precious. Thank you for listening to our presentation. We hope that you were inspired by our talk to start your journey to explore your precious core qualities to empower you both professionally and personally. This is a flipped presentation, and on the conference day, we would like to introduce one activity we engaged in and invite you to reflect on your own core qualities at a workshop. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us.